Hey friends, welcome back for the reading of the 7 spiritual laws of success from the 1 hour of wisdom. I'm guessing that's the publishing company, but the words are from Deepak Chopra. So I'm doing them one at a time. And now we're on to the second, the law of giving and receiving. Thy infinite gift come to me only on those very small hands of mine. Ages pass, and still, though poorest, I'm sorry, I was trying to see if it's thou or thou, poorest, and still there is room to fill. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. Thy infinite gifts come to me only in those very small hands of mine. Ages pass, and still thou pourest, and still there is room to fill. Okay, and that is a quote from Rabindranath Tagore. Gitanjali. Do you know what that means? I don't, but it's always worthwhile to look the things up that that you don't know about. So the second spiritual law of success is the law of giving and receiving. The second spiritual law of success, the law of giving and receiving, is based on the fact that everything in the universe operates through dynamic exchange. Every relationship is one of give and take because giving and receiving are different aspects of the flow of energy in the universe. If we stop the flow of energy, we interfere with nature's intelligence. We must give and receive in order to keep money, anything we want, circulating in our lives. Currency. Our word for money derives from a Latin word meaning to run or flow. Money is a symbol of the life energy we give and the life energy we receive as a result of the service we provide to others. Like a river, money must keep flowing, otherwise it begins to clog and stagnate. Circulation keeps it alive and vital. If we stop the circulation of life energy, if our intention is to hold on to our money and hoard it, we stop its circulation back into our lives. The intention behind our giving and receiving is the most important thing. When the act of giving is joyful, when it is unconditional and from the heart, then the energy behind the giving increases many times over. So if you want to give somebody the best gift possible, just give it to them with love and don't tell them how to use it or that you hope, whatever. Don't overlay any of your expectations over the gift. Just give it because you feel like it and then release. Okay. All right. That's that's the best gift for them because then the energy behind the giving increases many times over. So if you really want to give a good gift, give an unconditional loving gift. But if we give grudgingly, there is no energy behind that giving. If we feel we have lost something through the act of giving, then the gift is not truly given and will not cause increase. The law of giving and receiving is simple. If you want love, learn to give love. If you want attention and appreciation, learn to give attention and appreciation. If you want material affluence, help others to become materially affluent. If you want to be blessed with all the good things in life, learn to silently bless everyone with all the good things in life. The more you give, the more you will receive. In your willingness to give that which you seek, you will keep the abundance of the universe circulating in your life. Abundance has material expression, but what it is really circulating is consciousness. Even the thought of giving, the thought of blessing, or a simple prayer has the power to affect others. We are bundles of thought in a thinking universe, and thought has the power to transform. Pause for a yawn. Reading out loud makes me yawn. Is that the same for everybody? Because we're just like breathing out a lot and not breathing in. Okay. The best way to experience the law of giving and receiving is to give a gift to everyone you come in contact with. This doesn't have to be in the form of material things. The gifts of caring, affection, appreciation, and love are some of the most precious gifts you can give, and they don't cost you anything. One of the things I was taught as a child is never to go to anyone's house without bringing a gift. You may say, how can I give to others when I don't have enough myself? You can bring a note that says something about your feelings for the person you're visiting. You can bring a flower, a compliment, or a prayer. Whenever you meet someone, silently send that person a blessing. This kind of silent giving is very powerful. Give wherever you go, and as you give, you will receive. As you receive, the more your ability to give will increase, and the more you'll gain confidence in the miraculous effects of this law. There is nothing you lack because your essential nature is one of pure potentiality and infinite possibilities. You are inherently affluent no matter how much or how little money you have, because the source of all wealth is the field of pure potentiality. that knows how to fill every need. Giving and receiving are nothing other than the flow of life, the harmonious interactions of all the elements and forces that structure the field of existence. The exchange of energy is a process that has its own timing, organization, and beauty. Your life unfolds in the same way. Everything that comes to you isn't something you earn, but a gift freely given by the universe, which means it comes from a deep awareness of what you need. Think of all the things that you have been freely given to you, that have been freely given to you, without you having to ask for them. Just experiencing gratitude allows you to participate in the law of giving and receiving. Nature supports your every need and desire, including your need for joy, love, laughter, harmony, and knowledge. Seek these things first, not only for yourself, but for others, and all else will spontaneously come to you. To experience the law of giving and receiving, give a gift to everyone. This is the summary. 1. Give a gift to everyone you encounter, be it a compliment, a flower, or a prayer. This will begin the process of circulating joy and affluence in your life and in the lives of others. It's so easy to do that. It's so easy. I'm so uncomfortable going out in public. I'm the happiest, like by myself in my own space where I understand myself, and um, so one of the best ways that you can at least make the world a little bit softer for you, if you I don't know if it feels abrasive when you go out into it, because that's how it feels to me. It feels like I'm walking through briar patches of energy, okay? And that's like, for an empath, it's not easy. It's not easy. You're constantly working on yourself, doing all these things. But to just smile at people and give them a compliment, it's so easy. It is so easy. And you need to get over the point of which you feel like smiling at somebody makes you seem like a punk be. You know what I'm saying? You you can make people feel so much better because they're trapped in their own inner prison of like dissatisfaction, or just wanting for somebody to appreciate their existence. Okay? So when you appreciate someone's existence, it makes them smile, and they appreciate the fact that you were the one that came there and just made the day brighter for them. Okay? All right. Number 2, gratefully receive every gift that life offers you. Be open to receiving, whether it be a material gift from others, a compliment, or a prayer. And I know it can be hard to receive, especially like everybody's resistant to receiving compliments. Not everybody. There's plenty of people who are good at it, but for the people who compliments make them uncomfortable, you need it. That means that you have problems receiving all kinds of things. Okay, it probably means that you struggle with money because you don't like to receive money because you feel like if somebody values you, it's out of alignment with your own inner truth somehow because people have not valued you plenty of times in the past. So I'm telling you, start to give compliments and then start to receive them, okay? Because you know how good it feels if you give somebody a compliment and they respond positively as opposed to like, oh no, this face is stupid. I hate it, right? It's like it's just it's not that's not the way that we should be giving and receiving, okay? It doesn't matter what you think about yourself. It matters that they took the time to acknowledge what they thought about you, okay? That's a gift from somebody. All right. And then 3, silently wish everyone you encounter happiness, joy, and laughter by giving and receiving the gifts of caring, affection, appreciation, and love. You will keep wealth circulating in your life. I'll tell you the easiest way to do that is to like pretend that everybody is a potential famous person, okay? Because there are so many famous people out in this world, like people who are considered influencers or who have really impacted the world in large ways. But when we're all walking around out in the world, we all just look kind of the same to each other. We're all people with our own flaws. And so, in order to feel more empowered, we kind of like knock other people down in our minds. Um, rather than thinking positively about them in our minds, right? For all the negative things that we think about people, we usually don't go out and tell them our honest judgments of those things, not the negative judgments. So, we definitely don't talk about the positive judgments that we feel because we don't even want to get to that point because it might make us feel less than, right? If we admire something, some character trait that somebody else has, then it might make us feel not as good. All right. So, I want to leave that one off there and we'll move on to number 3.